Hello, good afternoon, or I should say good evening. It's dark out already at 5:30 here on the West Coast. So thanks for joining. I'm Gloria. This is Yoga with Gloria. Welcome to my full body yoga class. And let's just start moving while I talk. So just make fists and circles here. So those of you who have joined before, thanks for coming back and being a loyal student. If you're new, thanks for checking out my class. We're going to reach one arm higher than the other. I've been live streaming now 3 times a week since COVID started. So please subscribe to my channel to get notifications of all my future free classes. And let's go walking out to the side for a side bend. And I also hold free Qigong classes and high intensity classes for sponsors. So if you'd like to help make these live streams, you can see the information on the page right now. Right under. Okay, let's get started. So we're making fists and circles here. Oh, please say hello in the chat so I know who's with us today. So we have Alice and May and John and Ryan. First time I see you here. Hello, welcome. Walla Perry from South Dakota. Oh, that's Anna. Hello. Welcome back, Suresh and Fernanda. So we're making fists here. And John wants something to ease his anxiety. Okay, I think we all need some of that, right, John? All right. So we're going to lengthen up and we're going to take a twist here. And then other side. And then we're just going to close our eyes for a moment. Notice how we feel in our bodies before we begin here. Tune into our breath. So as you inhale, feel your belly expand on the inhale and relax on the exhale. Nice full breath in and complete exhale out. So trying to let go of everything else. There's a whole lot going on out there right now. So you just want to let it all go so you can make the most of this hour that we've committed to yoga. Go ahead and start 3 deep breaths in. Inhale to the top of your collarbones. Open your mouth and blow it out. 2 more times like that. Inhale. Hold it. Open your mouth, blow it out. Last time, inhale. Hold your breath a little longer if you can. Lift your chest and take the sides of your neck back. Open your mouth and blow it out. Good, hands in front of your heart. Drop your gaze. And take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. And we'll seal that in with 3 ohms, inhaling deeply. All right, and we'll open our eyes and let's go ahead and start laying on our backs today. So we're gonna lay on your back. So feet flat on the floor. And then you're just gonna let your knees drop over to one side and you're gonna keep the balls of your feet on the floor. So you might feel some low back or hip flexor or maybe even your spine. So whatever's the tightest on you, you'll feel it. So just take note as you go a little side to side here. All right, draw the knees into your chest. Squeeze your knees together. If you have a block or a pillow or a stuffed animal, you can squeeze your knees toward each other. That'll turn on your adductors, inner thighs, and you're going to drop your knees to one side and then the other. So exhale on the way down. Inhale as you come up. Keep squeezing that block. Tuning in as we warm up our spine and stretch our low back. Do 2 more. And release the block. And release your feet to the floor. You're just going to take your right leg up, interlace your fingers behind your hamstrings, and then you can straighten both legs, or if you have back issues, you can keep it bent. But try to straighten both legs, feel into the back of our hamstrings. Inhale, exhale, maybe bring it a little closer. Make circles with your ankles. Inhale, exhale, even closer. And depending how flexible you are, if you're able to lift your head and shoulders, pull it in, give your knee a little kiss, you can do that. Other side, left leg up. Straighten both legs, scissor inner thighs. And notice the difference in the stretch in the hamstrings between the right and the left leg. You can make circles with your ankle as we passively but effectively stretch into the hamstrings. Our kidney meridian, also responsible for that fear that sometimes we get. Lift your head and shoulders. If you can, pull it in. And then just a little core work. So you can either just do this with your head down, straightening and kicking, or if you can do more, your legs will be straight. If you can do the most, point your toes, squeeze your inner thighs toward each other, lift your head and shoulders, draw the belly in, and pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Little core work. We'll just do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And release. Hands come behind your hamstrings and slowly come on up. So your feet flat on the floor, parallel to the side of your mat. Hands behind you. Lift your sternum, lift your chest, and let your neck fall back if you're able to. Little heart opener. Okay, come on back. And then you can do that again, or you can come on up to reverse tabletop. Come on down. And then you can, one last one, you can do one of the two that we just did, or you can challenge yourself to do the hardest one, the reverse plank with straight legs. See if you can lift your hips up. Let your head fall back. And come on down. All right. Just come on. Let's take your right arm up. Make a fist in circles. Thread the needle under your left underarm. Bring your head to the floor. And then isometrically drag the right shoulder back towards you. So you can stay here. If you want to challenge, left arm up, feet closer together, left leg straight, lift it straight up. Know that you might fall over. Keep your core tight. Keep pulling your hips back as your hand slowly lowers down to the floor or maybe into your hands. And then from here, pull your right shoulder back into the socket and maybe even roll your shoulder back and wrap your fingers to the inner thigh and look up. All right, other side. So remember that challenge part is optional. You don't have to do that part. Some people like it. So make a fist in circles. Other side, thread the needle. Bring the left side of your head to the floor as you isometrically drag the left shoulder back. And again, this is a great place to be if you want to stay here, or you can challenge yourself. Right arm towards the top of the mat. Right leg straight. Lift your right leg up and bring it forward, right into your hands or on the floor, or just hover somewhere. And then if you can, you reach your right hand behind you to the inner thigh, roll your shoulder back. And release. Okay, let's come on down to your belly. Let's bring our hands, the palms facing toward each other. And you're going to look between your elbows. Lift your right arm, left leg. Left arm right. Right arm left. Left arm right. And then keep doing that. You can go fast or slow. And then pause. You can come into a cobra if you're ready, or stay on your forearms for roll your shoulders back. And then look over your left shoulder. And then over your right shoulder. And then curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet. Shake your head yes and no. Good, feet together, right leg lifts. You're going to step it between your fingers. And you're just going to lunge all the way down. Tap the knee to the floor. Keep your chest on your thigh. And then straighten both legs, forehead towards the shin. stretching into the hamstrings. And then tap the back knee down again, lifting up again. And then one more time, straightening both legs and folding over the front leg. Feeling the hamstring stretching. And then you're going to bend the front knee and you're going to switch legs or jump switch. Lift and lengthen and fold. Drop the back knee and look up. Keep your chest on the left thigh for now. And then straightening both legs, forehead towards the shin, feeling that left hamstring stretch. Good. Knee to the floor, looking up. Chest is still on the thigh for these first low lunges. And then straighten both legs. Feel your hamstring stretch as you fold over. Good. Step it forward, forward fold. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Feet are outer hip width distance apart. And the weight goes into your heels. So you can see I'm rocking on the ball of my foot and taking the hips back, hips back, hips back. Okay. So you can lift your toes if you like. Draw the belly in. And then the back is nice and flat as you send your hips back. The knees are over the ankles. Hips back. And you come into like a 45-degree angle. Hands alongside your side. Knees can be slightly bent. And you'll feel some low back tension. Maybe some hamstrings and glutes. And you know you're doing it right. That posterior chain's getting stronger. So most people will stay here. If you feel a little stronger, you can press more weight in your heels. Send your hips even further back as you reach your hands forward. Fingertips can touch. Lift your arms as high as you can. So feel more weight driving into that low back, hips, and hamstrings. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Let's take our arms to the side like little chicken wings. Knees slightly bent, coming up and down. Little deadlift. Little good mornings. Mini deadlift. Little good mornings. So every time you might feel your hamstrings, which would be great. You're doing it right. Weight in your heels. 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Let's shake out some of that anxiety. So lift up your heels on the inhale and then just shake it out. Inhale, lift up, exhale, shake it out. You want to shake out any physical stuff in your body that you might be tight or tense in your shoulders or your neck. And lift up. And if you want emotionally, also you can let out verbally just any loud sound. Two more times. One more time. Feel that energy, that chi inside of you, just alive, awake, circulating. Circulation is good. It's healthy energy circulating, increasing vitality and energy in your own body. So heels and toes out. Come on, down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down. And see if you can pulse. Squeezing up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low, stay low. Lift your heels if you can balance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not done yet. Straight arms and pulse down as low as you can for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now you can parallel your feet. For Prasarita, hips go back and fold forward. All right, lift and lengthen. And then you're going to quarter turn to the right. Let's set up for crescent pose, high lunge. Back heel is lifted. Hands come in front of you. Fingertips together. Keep your core strong. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. You're going to slowly move, keeping your gaze at your fingertips. Elbows can bend as needed for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back. Straighten the hands. Then you're going to open up your right hand out. And then drop your left hand to the floor. Easy twist. Good. And then you're going to step it back. So you can do like 2 or 3 push-ups here, nice and strong. Or most of you will come to your knees and do it. I want you to have a straight, nice, strong plank like this. So if you need to come to your knees, also have straight body like this. Elbows come back for a tricep push-up or chaturanga push-up. So just a few good ones. And then take a cobra and then a downward facing dog. Left leg lift. Left leg forward. Square the hips forward. The knee can be over the ankle or a little bit further behind to work a little harder. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Root down through your feet. The back heel is lifted. You could bend your elbows slightly and you're going to follow the gaze of your fingertips. Maybe you can go 90 degrees and come back for 6. Steady and slow and controlled. So if you can't do 90 degrees, just go as far as you're able to go. 45 degrees, whatever. Three more. 2 more. 1 more. Last one. Straight hands together and open up the left hand out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your right hand down. Easy twist. And then we're going to step it forward for forward fold. Circle the arms. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Okay, so now this is where you can let out more stress. You can inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth, like everything you've got. So you just think of anything that's stressing you out, current events, work, anything going on out there. You're going to make a fist, hold it in there, inhale, and then let it out. Inhale through your nose, let it out. So you're bending your knees, bending the elbows, swinging back, opening your hands, and letting out a loud sigh, coming back. It can also be slow and gentle, like that. 3 more like this. 3, 2, last one. And then you're going to clasp your hands behind you, bend your knees, and come forward, lifting your arms up to the sky. Good. Bend your right knee and turn all the way to the left. You can rest the side of your ribs on your right thigh, and then bend your left knee and rest the side seam of your body over your thigh. Lift your arms up back to center. Bend your knees. You're going to walk, step, or jump back. Chaturanga is only halfway down, and pause. Or come to your belly if that's difficult. Cobra or up dog, and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Bend it, stack it, open your hips, look under the left underarm. And then bring it forward, spin the back heel down. Warrior 1. Straighten your front leg, hinge your hand forward over your foot, grab your ankle or anywhere along your leg or a block or the floor. And find your triangle pose. So feeling for bringing your upper hip away from the upper ribs. Feel that nice stretch in your side body. Maybe even circumduct this shoulder. Nice big 3 big circles here. 2. And last one. Good. From here, you could bend the front knee, and you can always just come down on your right knee to balance if you don't want to go to half moon. Or you can walk your right hand forward for half moon. If you think you might fall over, maybe go against a wall. Once you feel balanced, if you can, you're going to bend and catch your ankle, roll it back. And release. Make your way back. All right. And then turn this foot in, the other foot out. And we're going to do warrior one facing the other direction. So warrior one, left leg is forward. And you straighten that leg, hinge forward with the left hand, and you find a triangle. This side, really lengthen the side of your body. And maybe if you like to even circumduct this arm, 3, 2, 1. Bending the front knee or kneeling down on the left knee if you like. Walking the left hand forward, finding your half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. If and when you're ready, you can grab your ankle, pull it back. And slowly come on back. All right, interlace your fingers, hips back, hands over your thighs as we go Skandasana side to side, stretching out your inner thighs, your adductors. If you're more flexible, you're down like this with one heel down, toes up, keeping the leg straight. And then the knee that you bend, if you can lower that heel down, you get a deeper stretch. Other side. And then you're going to quarter turn to the right. And you're going to come into a warrior one leg as you'll just fold over. So if you're able to, you can walk your hands back, forehead towards your shin. Good, lift and lengthen, nice flat back. And let's take your right arm up for a revolved triangle. You can slide your left hand to either side of your foot. If you need a modification here, hands on your shin, right hand on your low back, and you just turn the whole chest to the right. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower down. Knees to the floor, knees wide. Let's find a puppy pose. So hips stay over the knees and just relax your head to the floor. If you don't like puppy pose, you can just find a child's pose. Okay, and then you're going to clasp your hands for shoulder shoulder opener. Bring your elbows a little more narrow than your shoulders, and then you'll press up into a dolphin pose, opening up your shoulders. And then we'll do a few strengthening exercises for the shoulder. So dolphin plank. So you're just going to rock forward into a plank position and then back into your dolphin. So rock forward into plank. The nose goes over the knuckles and back into plank. So this builds that strength and stability in your shoulders. If you're not used to this, maybe just 2 of them are enough for you. We'll just do 2 more here. Good. And then we'll drop to our knees. Spread our fingers wide. Oh, hello, Teresa and Roseanne. It's okay joining late. Just make sure you warm up a little before. So coming into downward dog. Left leg up, bend it and stack it. Open up your hips. Look under the right underarm. And then we'll bring it forward. Spin the back heel down for warrior 1 leg. Square your hips forward. Fold. Over the front leg, you can take a shorter stance if you like. Good. Lift and lengthen. So hands on your shin, lift and lengthen. The modified version, left hand on your sacrum, lift your chest and turn the whole chest to your left. So it's most important to get your chest to move than to just like do this. Some people just swing the arm up. It's more important to get the body, the whole chest to turn to the left. And then from there, if you can, hands down, lift the arm and shoulder stack. Keep drawing your belly in and the left hip back. You can have your hand to the inside of the leg or a block if you need to. And release. Let's bring your feet together. Go ahead and grab your big toes. Lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. So then I'm going to face you. If you have a block, you might want to bring it. So if not, so I'm going to show you if you can't do this pose, you're going to come down to the floor and you're going to take 1 leg out and you're going to lift it up like that. It's actually harder than it looks. Just 1 leg out and lift it up and down, okay? But if you're able to, we're going to try to grab your big toe, nice lengthen up through the crown of your head, and see if you can lift your leg out to the side. 1, and bring it down, other side. Again, you're on your knees if this is too difficult. And then you'll see your abductors are weaker than you thought. You gotta strengthen them. You're not alone if you're like, oh, that's hard. Okay, let's see our balance today. So let's take our right, or if you're marrying me, your left leg up to a simple tree pose. So anywhere along your leg, but not on your kneecap. You don't want to add extra stress on that knee joint there. So externally rotating that bent knee and finding some balance within you. You can find a dristi, so a point that is not moving. And then see if you can grow your branches. And if that worked out good for you, you might be able to grab your ankle, lift it up, or maybe take a strap around your foot, or grab your big toe with your peace fingers or the bottom of your heel and lift it straight up. So whatever leg is up in the air, you want to lower that hip crease down. So chest stays lifted. Lower your hip crease down. 3, 2, and 1. Great. And then we'll try the other side. Every day is different. You have a lot on your mind. Your balance might be all over the place. See if you can feel grounded. Feel the earth below you. You could feel the ankle wobbling back and forth, trying to find balance. That's why balance postures are very good for us to stay in the moment so we don't fall over, right? Arms come up. So if this works out for you, see if you can balance a little deeper. Whatever leg you're straightening, you want to lower that hip crease, lift your chest up, tailbone down. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Kick it out. You're going to make fists. Interlace your fingers and just go side to side here. And you can go a little side to side. Getting the wrists, the joints in your elbows, and then bringing a little shoulder action in. Okay, palms up. Fan yourself out a little. Palms down. Fan it out a little. Hips glide back, circle the hands, spread the feathers, and then bring your ear over to the shoulder, chin to chest. And just roll that neck over one shoulder. Chin to the chest, other side. Just slowly rolling your neck over one shoulder. Trying to release some of that tension and tightness that we often carry there. All right, shake it out. So this next part, if you're not able to do it the way I'm doing it, you're welcome to come have a seat on any chair and just sit like this with your ankle over your knee, and you just kind of do this. Or maybe this, okay? So if you're able to, also a challenge, so your right ankle will go over the left knee, and then you're gonna take your hips back. So notice my standing knee is still over that ankle. So hips back, and then you just feel that stretch in the outer right hip. And if you're more flexible, you can even bring your hands to the floor and feel it a little deeper in that hip. You can stay there. Some of you, if you have a Bakasana practice, you can play here. Not for everyone, but you can lay your hands down, chaturanga arms, hook your toes around that arm, and then look forward and maybe just tap, or maybe you can straight all the way up. And shake it out. All right, other side, left ankle over right knee. Same thing, hips back. Stretch out that left. So those of you that are trying that, you might want to pad up the blanket. I wouldn't try it if you can't do the regular arm balance, then don't try it. Just know some of you already do that regular balance. So if you want to, chaturanga arms go back, that's your shelf. Your shin goes over the elbows and just tap. You can just practice tapping and hold and release. Shake it out, and then we'll come on down. Oh, actually, we can use this. So let's come into our low lunge, right leg forward. Interlace your fingers. Bring your hips forward. All right. From here, you're going to swing your right leg out to the side. The right leg is out to the side. I'll turn it a little sideways. The right leg is out to the side, and you're just going to do a little gate pose here. Reaching side. Your side body looks like this. Yep, just like that. And then from here, if you have a back bend practice, you can take the straight leg, bring it behind you a bit, and then your left arm a little behind you. Bring your hips forward and maybe find a little back bend. Do forefinger and thumb mudra, touch, and back to center. Other side, left leg forward. Inhale, exhale, coming forward. Feeling those right hip flexors stretch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Come on up. That left leg, you're going to take it out to the side. Have it nice and straight. I'll turn it a little sideways. Left leg straight out to the side. The right fingertips come down and you do a side body. I'll turn this way. You do a side body stretch. The gate pose. So you can stay in this pose, or you can take that left leg back, the right hand back, bring your hips forward, and find a little back bend. And release. Let's come into asana. Straighten your legs, heels up, heels down, toes up. And you can just walk your elbows forward, or you can just have your hands behind you, lift your chest. Or you can slowly walk forward or like this, depending how flexible you are. Then we're going to swing over to the side. So you can just kind of chillax here, resting your elbow on your leg and reach up and over as far as you can. You can just hold your head and look up at the elbow for good posture. Or if you can hold your foot with both hands, go for that. Slowly come on up and reach your fist to your head and lifting your arm up and over, or grabbing the top of your head and looking up, or grabbing both hands. If you can, turn your heart up to the sky. All right. So yogi's choice now, if you want to do a headstand or if you want to do pigeon. I know some of you have been telling me you have a lot of anxiety and the tapping really helps. So you can follow me. I'll do a couple rounds of tapping, and it's just hitting 9 key acupressure points to calm the amygdala down, and it's like, it really works. So any comfortable position, inhaling through your nose, opening the mouth, blowing it out. And just tune into your body and notice any stress that comes up. So the stress can be in the form of anxiety, emotional stress, or it can be in the form of pain, so some kind of physical pain. So whatever stress is the strongest stress, that's the one you're going to choose. And then you'll give it a number from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest stress and 10 being the highest. So give it a number, and let's start. So it could be for anxiety, it could be for a headache, or something like that. Let's start tapping. So you're just going to tap these 9 points here. So starting here with the karate chop point. You can do either hand, or you can switch up the hands. So even though I have the stress in my body, I deeply love and completely accept myself just the way I am right now. Top of the head. So it's just where you would balance a book, right on the top of your head there. Inner eyebrows, so right where the brow begins. So some spots might feel tender, and that's because those are meridians, and maybe that meridian is a little stagnant for you. Outer edges of the eyes, but it's all good. They're really good calming points. Under the eyes, this one right under the eye, this is the stomach meridian. So sore, might be digestion. Under the nose, under the mouth, all 10 fingers under the collarbones. And then lift your left arm, just a really hearty tap right here with your whole palm. Top of the head again. Inner eyebrows. Outer edges of the eyes. Under the eyes. Under the nose. Under the mouth. All 10 fingers under the collarbone. And then under the right arm, nice hearty tap. And one more quick round, top of the head. Even though I have this stress in my body, deeply love and completely accept myself. Inner eyebrows. And it's time to let it go. Outer edges of the eyes. It's safe to let it go. Under the eyes. So letting it all go. Under the nose. Under the mouth. All 10 fingers, letting all the stress and tension go. Letting it go now. Under the left. I'm safe in my body. I'm safe in this world. I'm safe in my body. I'm safe in this world. Under the other arm. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. Closing your eyes. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. And notice how you feel. That stress, that anxiety, that pain. Hopefully it shifted to a lower number. And if not, you can just rewind and keep watching that tapping over and over because it's proven to help. So hopefully that will help you. Go ahead and bring your hands in front of your hearts. And we'll press our hands into our heart center as we smile and feel blessed. And with gratitude for our practice here together, let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, make sure you're subscribed, like, comment, share my channel. Every bit helps to our channel a lot. Oh, great, John. I'm glad that worked for you. Okay, and yeah, please continue sharing my channel, everybody. And that's it. Be safe. See you guys next time. Bye, Alice. Thank you. Bye, everybody.